Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. Over the past few weeks I've been talking about achieving your September goals, and last week I was talking about toning, the week before that I was talking about running, and previous week I was talking about losing weight. This week I'm going to talk about fitness goals in general, and just a reminder as well that although I've been talking about starting to achieve them this month in September. Obviously the sooner you get started the better, but you've got plenty of time even next month starting to achieve your goals before Christmas. So as long as you get started as soon as possible and you're consistent with your efforts that you're putting in up till the end of the year, then I am confident you will achieve some fantastic results. So motivational part over, let's talk about fitness goals. So being specific about getting fitter, improving your stamina perhaps, feeling more energized also comes into it, less tired, that sort of thing, because now that the mornings are darker, the evenings are darker, you can start to feel a little bit lethargic, a little bit less energized than you do in the summer, because it does affect our moods and also our motivation and our energy levels. So if you can be getting into the exercise routine now and be getting fitter and feeling more energized in yourself, then it will help to take through the winter months and improving your fitness and your energy levels and everything else, so you're just feeling better as well. So that's why fitness, and that's why I do what I do, because fitness isn't just about how far you can run or how fast you can run or how many lengths you can swim, or that you can do a fitness class without being out of breath or whatever. It's not really about that. It's about being able to just function day to day and not feel so tired, and not need to sit down after you've gone for a walk, or that you can run around with your grandkids or your children or whoever it is, and whatever it is that you need to be able to do day to day to function. It's being able to complete those daily tasks with ease, really. So that's why I do what I do, and that's why I really like talking about fitness just in general, not about sort of running or setting new PBs or improving your performance as such. It's more just about just kind of being yourself, doing what you do well on a daily basis. So fitness, so it can take many forms, and although I want to talk specifically about fitness, it's difficult to kind of be specific about it, because everyone will be different. You will be different from another person watching this, and the advice I would give would probably differ a little bit as well, depending on what it is exactly, how you're going to measure being fit, how exactly you need to be fit, what you consider to be fit. So just as a general kind of guidance for you, obviously things you can be doing, walking would be the kind of not minimum, because walking is still fantastic and it is still a great exercise, but it's so basic that everyone can pretty much be doing it. So as long as you've got no sort of injuries or issues or anything to prevent you from doing it, if you've been told otherwise, obviously don't listen to me and don't do it. But if you are kind of healthy and fit and well and good to go, then walking is a great place to start to improve your fitness. So obviously total body exercise, as well as burning calories and improving sort of tone and things like that. It's just great for giving your body a sort of lower to moderate intensity workout, but something that you can fit into day-to-day life. It's something that we probably need to be doing day-to-day in our just sort of work life and everything else. Something that you don't necessarily need to wear proper kit for. You can take the kids, you can take the dog, you can go out with friends, you can make it a bit of a social thing as well. So it's really simple to get into and something that everyone can do. Everyone can go out for a walk as long as there's somewhere safe to do so. So walking would be the first step. If you are looking to get fitter, feel more energized, just boosting yourself before the winter months, walking would be a great start. Or if you are also aiming to start running, but you're right at the beginning, you might want to just start with your walking, so build up the leg strength as well, build up a bit of cardio fitness, and yeah, you'll be good to go running soon enough. So walking would be a great start, and walking you can do even if you just went out for a 10-minute walk. If you're not used to doing anything, 10-minute walk sort of 3 times a week at lunchtime, maybe at lunch break, would be great, and you'll burn about maybe 100 calories, and you'll be just feeling better, fresh air, feeling good. And then you can start to increase that to maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, up to maybe half an hour, doing sort of 30 minutes 3 times a week. And then you might want to do sort of 30 minutes 4 or 5 times a week, or do 3 times a week 30 minutes, and then up in a weekend doing maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and doing a bit longer and a bit further there, and going out further afield, maybe doing a bit of cross-country walking maybe. So that would be a good way of increasing your fitness at a basic level. Then obviously you could be running. If you want to watch the video about running, that will explain how to get started with that. There's so many options out there, fitness classes, all different level classes. Now if you're talking about fitness in terms of cardiovascular, maybe stamina, not feeling so out of breath when you walk up or run up the stairs, or run after grandkids or your kids, and that sort of thing, then you're going to need to do exercises or classes or a program that does get you slightly out of breath, gets your heart rate up, and sort of moderate to higher intensity exercise, so that then how it works is that you push yourself to work at sort of a higher intensity, like interval training kind of thing, higher intensity for a short period of time, so then your heart's having to work harder to pump the blood around the body, get the oxygen around the body, so it's doing it for a short period of time. But if you keep doing that shorter period of time, repetitive, working harder, then eventually that becomes the new normal, and that's your new level of fitness, which is obviously higher and greater than it was before. So that's a very basic way of explaining it, but when you challenge your body to work at a new higher intensity, keep challenging, eventually you get to the next level. You kind of that's your new normal level of fitness, and then obviously you can work harder and build up that fitness. So that's why we all have different levels of fitness, different resting heart rates, different working heart rates, etc. Because we're all at different levels of fitness. So where was I getting to? So everyone will need a different kind of exercise challenge in order to improve your fitness, depending on where you're at currently. So I was saying that I've forgotten where I got to. So running you could do classes, different levels of different classes. You can do gym workouts, swimming, cycling. Obviously cycling's getting to maybe the season where you wouldn't start cycling, but it's also something you could do at a weekend. What else is there? There's personal training, obviously. You could buy a mini trampoline. There's lots of still even DVDs or YouTube workouts. I do like Joe Wicks's video workouts that you can just get free on YouTube. There's online programs as well you can do. Even Joe Wicks has that 90-day plan that you might want to do. There's so many options, but what you have to decide, the key thing is, it doesn't matter what you pick, but if you want to improve your fitness, like I was saying, you're going to have to do something that challenges you. So I'll just explain it in terms of for myself. So if I was to say that I wanted to improve my fitness, and I can currently run comfortably, maybe, well, we'll say 7 miles in an hour. That's my current level. That's just me personally. So if I want to improve my fitness, i.e. I either want to run 7 miles quicker, or I want to run more miles in an hour, which obviously they're both equal, but it depends how I was going to measure it. Then I'm going to have to work on my speed. So I would have to do some sort of higher intensity interval training, speed work to increase my speed so that I can achieve those goals. If I was looking to run for longer, so I wanted to be able to do sort of 8 miles in just over an hour, then I would need to build up my endurance. So slightly different to the speed side of it. I would just need to build up so I run for longer, or maybe I want to build up to run half marathon or a marathon in 7 months' time. So I would need to work on the endurance side of it rather than the speed side of it. But both of those still count as fitness. They're just different ways to measure it, and different for what I actually want to achieve. So so hopefully that gives you an idea. Everyone's kind of like has their own way of measuring it, so my advice that I give to you will need to be tailored to suit your individual needs. That's what I'm getting at. So this is where I can help you if you want to message me and ask me what's the best exercise to do for XYZ, and I can help you and give you that personal advice, because I very much like to do that. I love to help people get fit. It's so much more important for me than helping people lose weight, because weight doesn't matter really. Being healthy does, and being fit does. That's what's going to help you live longer, both those things. But your weight on the scales doesn't really matter. It's a preference. But yeah, so I can give you individual advice, but the key thing is to know those goals, know specifically what you want to achieve, and then if you want to be able to, I don't know, I'll just give you a wild example, like swim the channel. You've got to do swimming. That's got to be your exercise that you do, or else, yes, other things might help you get better, but they're not going to help you just like swimming would, because that's specific to your goal. Or if you want to be able to walk, or maybe you want to do 3 Peaks Challenge next year or something, then you need to be walking more, and you need to include some hills, and you need to do all those, and there's like progressions for getting to that goal. So, but if it's just like I say, day to day, which is so much more important, get back on track with that. Day to day fitness, just being able to sort of walk and run and stand and move about day to day and not be tired at the end of the day, or not be tired midday, then that's so much more important. So you just doing anything really will help you with that kind of fitness. Doing anything that you enjoy, make sure you enjoy it, that you want to keep going with it. And you can be more consistent, and then yeah, you're going to feel so much fitter within a few weeks. It doesn't take long to improve your fitness, as long as you're consistent with it, doing it regularly, and doing something you enjoy always helps with that. So yeah, so please do get in touch. I've talked a lot. Please do get in touch if you have any specific questions. Always happy to help. I'll be back next week with some more top tips.